Welcome to Atlas Line International. Today, we'll be talking about back and biceps. You already know, I mostly do calisthenics. I've never been to the gym, I hardly ever lift weights. Now, some people might hear that and think, this is just for small guys, you're not gonna get big doing calisthenics. And that's not true, because there are also people who are big that do calisthenics. Now, personally, I don't wanna be big, but this will work for people that do wanna gain more muscle. So today I'm going to go over 6 calisthenics exercises that help you build your back and biceps. Before we get into it, be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, drop a like, and hit that notification bell because I'm dropping new videos every week. And share my content, don't be selfish, let others in on the knowledge too. First, let's head over to the pull-up bars.
Muscle ups are the first thing I do in my training. The best thing about the muscle ups is it's going to work your lats, triceps, chest, and your delts. For muscle ups, I try to do at least 20 total reps. The number of reps I do varies as long as it all adds up to 20 in the end. Maybe more on a warmer day. It's not something I'd exactly recommend to do, but it's what works for me personally. When you're doing the muscle up, make sure you're not kipping or using momentum. You really want to get the most out of this exercise because out of all the exercises I'm going to show you in this video, this one will work their most muscles. Another thing I want to note here is that when you're doing muscle ups and you're going back down, make sure you don't just drop down fast into a dead hang because that's bad for your joints.
If you're a beginner, I recommend you doing about 5 sets with each being as much as you can because you want to build that repetition up so you'll be able to get more advanced. And when you are a little more intermediate or advanced, you can do a regular 3 or 4 sets because you can do more muscle ups. Now, if you can't do a muscle up, don't worry. You'll be able to build up to it with these exercises I'm about to show you after this next one.
Monkey bars. No, it isn't a joke. I'm very glad I added this to my routine because it has done a lot for my biceps. As you see, I start at one end and keep my arms at a 90-degree angle. I go to the other end, turn around, and come all the way back. This is pretty moderate depending on how much muscular endurance you have. It takes me about 20 seconds to do this version of it. I say this version because I have another version where I don't put both hands on one bar, but I do it this way. It's a lot quicker, but it's just as effective. You don't have to turn around like I do here, but I just do that because it makes it a little bit more difficult. And try to take 2 to 3 minute rest after doing these because you don't want to wear your arms out. Trust me.
Now this is more of an endurance workout, and if you do calisthenics or even gymnastics, you know that's important to build that endurance as well. Find yourself some monkey bars and you realize you can't go all the way, that's fine. Just go slow, go as far as you can, and do that at least 3 times. I recommend 4 or 5, but 3 if you're just getting started and not that comfortable with it. Then when you get better at it, you'll be able to do more difficult variations. Now for the rest of this back and bicep workout, we're going to go inside and do weighted pull-ups and chin-ups.
I like to start my indoor workout with standard weighted pull-ups. As you should know, pull-ups are primarily going to work your back and your biceps. This time just with some resistance because that's what's going to help you build some muscle. You can't see the weights here, but I'm doing 65 pounds. That's a good enough weight for me. I weigh 133 at the time recording this video. Somewhere in the middle of this, I like to do 2 or 3 endurance sets of chin-ups. Very similar to what I do the monkey bars for. This is for endurance. In this video, I did 13 reps. I don't want to do too much because I'm doing other exercises as well. It's good to work hard, but you want to wear yourself out.
Now wait, it's important to mention this as well. Ego lifting. Don't ego lift. It does exist in calisthenics as well. So if you're doing these pull-ups and you're not getting your chin over the bar, you're going too heavy, lower the weight. Sure, it might feel good that you're able to move a little bit with this weight you have on you, but if it's not a full rep, it doesn't matter.
Now here's the neutral grip pull-ups. The difference between this and regular pull-ups is it's going to work that part of your bicep, the brachialis, the long head. It's like if you were doing a hammer curl, but for pull-ups. And finally, we have wide grip pull-ups. And this one has to be my favorite because not only does it give me the best pump, but it also gives me the best results. How do you think I got my Cobra lats? Like, look at my lats. Look at my back. I did not achieve this by lifting a bunch of weights. That's why calisthenics is where it's at.
Now, if you can't even do a pull-up, I'm going to give you this quick tip that helped me do pull-ups when I first started.
Just do half reps or quarter reps. I know some people are going to get mad at me for saying that, but I think this is the best way because you're almost doing a pull-up, but not really. The more you do this, the stronger you should be getting at it, and keep going down further until you're able to do a full rep.
Now, as I mentioned in multiple parts of the video, if you can't do any of these, do your endurance sets. Do 30 push-ups, pull-ups, or whatever you have to do to build that strength. Sometimes I have weeks or days where I only do endurance sets, and it's fine. I still get my pump and everything else. Then I come back the next week or day and everything's back to normal. So that's all I have for today. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell button because I upload videos every week, and share my videos. Don't be selfish, and I'll see you next time.